Grand Risings. Today is Testimonial Tuesday, May 10th, and this is your Shekinah Wisdom Podcast. Today, my lovelies, is Testimonial Tuesday, and that is the day that I share a testimony from my life experiences so that you can use it to evolve yourself. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of choosing you. When you allow yourself to be chosen by others, you will be chosen for a variety of different activities. But are those activities conducive to your growth and development? And if you have no sense of self, you won't be able to tell whether they will or not. One issue that I suffered from in my past, from being a chronic giver, is not knowing my value and not knowing my worth. And allowing people that did know my value and worth to mishandle me. That's why it's important that as parents we pour into our children so they can develop a healthy sense of self and self-esteem. And how do you do that? By pouring your culture into your child. It's important that your child knows who they are, where they're coming from, and it gives them a great idea of where they're headed. When we move about on this planet and we come into these family lines, a lot of these family lines are riddled with generational karma that has to be cleared out. And what one generation doesn't do, it falls upon the next generation. So that is what led to a lot of the groundbreaking soul work in my life. There was generational karma that needed to be cleared. Generational karma of not knowing your worth, not knowing your value, and allowing people to come in and tell you what that is. And when they come in and tell you what that is, they will take from you, and that is a generational curse that we had to deal with in my family, right? Being American Indian and being in this land, a lot of things were taken from my family. Even recently, I've looked at how even my bloodline is being commandeered, because you see other people claim jumping on my ancestral bloodline as far as DNA and your family tree is concerned. So that shows you how much work that I had to do to clear generational karma, right? Because it wasn't just me. This goes back to the 1700s of generational karma cleaning. And so that's also why it's important that you're not creating any new karma for the generations to come. Know and understand, everything that we are experiencing right now is because of the decisions the joint collective decisions of those who have come before us, right? And so it makes sure that you are not making decisions that's going to be detrimental to the future, right? I've realized we've inherited a world that people are very callous. They're only concerned about the dollar and the bottom line right now. What can I have right now? And they're not looking at how are my actions going to affect future generations. And that has me disturbed in certain areas. Don't you know and understand? We are all we have. We are all we got. Right? You and I, we are our brothers and sisters' keeper. Know and understand that. We are our future grandchildren and children that will be on this planet's keeper. So what are you doing to ensure that we're handing over this planet in a way that was better than what it was handed to us? We need to take the lead out of the plane. Certain times, certain things are detrimental to society as a whole. And when we realize that it's our actions that are detrimental to society, we have to make changes accordingly, or we are going to reap what we sow. You think you're doing things now, right? But not realizing how down the line you are affecting your lineage. Right now, the decisions that you make today, remember I told you, the present is such an important moment because it creates the past, present, and future all at the same time. And what are you doing with this gift of the present? What are you doing with it? Are you using it to uplift yourself and others? Are you thinking about what decisions that you're making today, how much of an impact is it going to have on your environment in the future? And I'm not just talking about in the next 5 to 10 years. What about in the next 30 to 50 years? Right? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Do you want to leave behind a legacy that you were self-serving and the only person you cared about was yourself and your own motivated self-interest? And how it was so easy to bribe you to do whatever people wanted them to do? Is that the kind of legacy that you want to leave behind? You have to really think about it. How do you want to be remembered? Right? Start showing up in that energy. If you wanted to be remembered as being a slime ball, then carry on doing things that are lower vibrational. But if you want to be remembered as someone who came to this planet, gave their all, and moved on, and the planet is in a better position because of their presence, then this is for you. This healing journey is for you. You know, now is the time that we know and understand that you are actually free to make the choices and decisions that are going to benefit our future. Know and understand that. Right? I want you to understand there is strength in your personal style of doing things. We needed you. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting. Look at the state of this planet. We've been waiting for your arrival. How are you going to help? Are you ready to pitch in? You know, and these are the things that we must know and understand. No man is an island. Everything that you do affects those around us, and it also affects you. So I want you to psychoanalyze. I want you to look at the things that you're doing in your life from every single angle. And I want you to make the positive changes that are necessary so we can stop dealing with what we're going through right now. Aren't you tired of the suppression? Aren't you tired of the lack of care of the planet and, you know, these toxins and, you know, giving us materials that are harmful to the health? And aren't you tired of this? So if you are tired, what is your participation in all of this, or lack of participation? We need you. We need you right here, right now. Now, if you need further help on your healing journey, we're here to support you as well. Head over to shekinahwisdom.com and you can book an appointment. If you want our therapy, head over to iamcollection.com. And if you simply want to support the work we do here, you can cash out Unearthing the Truth. All right, my lovelies, you have a wonderful, happy Testimonial Tuesday.